flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, could you call a roll?
Yes, Mayor. A quorum is present for City Council, Successor Agency, and Housing Authority.
Okay. In big print, it tells me, Mayor, please pull item M1, CSA2, and H2. I bet you can see that like back there. Okay. With that, we're going to go to public comment. Any persons wishing to address the City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority on any item on the agenda other than the public hearing may do so at this time. Hearing no public comment, we'll go to item 1, CSA1 and H1.
Warrant register.
Receive and file. Madam Clerk, what's the next scheduled matter?
The next scheduled matter is a public hearing to consider adoption of resolution 2, 1, determine that the creation of an underground utility district on Crenshaw Boulevard between Imperial Highway and 116th Street is exempt under the California Environmental Quality Act pursuant to sections 15301B, 15302C and D, and 15303D of Title 14 of the California Code of Regulations, and 2, create an underground utility district in the area shown in the report of Exhibit A of the resolution in accordance with the requirements of Chapter 10, Article 8 of the Inglewood Municipal Code.
Has the notice of the hearing been given in the time, form, and manner as required by law? And do you have the affidavit on file?
Notice has been given and the affidavit is on file.
Have any communications been received on the matter?
No communications have been received, Mayor.
Is there a staff report, Mr. City Manager?
There is, Mr. Mayor. Tony Olmos, Public Works Director, will be presenting.
Welcome, Mr. Olmos.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Mayor of City Council. Once again, Tony Olmos, your Director of Public Works. I'll be giving a very brief report. So the item before you, as noted by the City Clerk, is a public hearing to establish a utility underground district on Crenshaw between Imperial Highway and 116th Street. The proposed utility underground project will be led by Southern California Edison and will be funded under Edison's Rule 28 program at no cost to the city, residents, or businesses. In order for a street to qualify for utility undergrounding, one or more of the following Rule 20A public insert program criteria must be met. It needs to eliminate an unusually heavy concentration of overhead lines, involve a street or road with a high volume of public traffic, benefit a civic or public recreation area or area of unusual scenic interest, or be listed as an arterial or major collector as defined by Caltrans. Our proposed project meets 3 of the 4 criteria I just noted. So the scope of the proposed project will remove power and telecommunication lines from existing poles and will place them underground. After the lines are placed underground, 5 power poles and 1 telecommunication pole will be removed, and it'll clear the visual side of those lines. The total length of the project is approximately 800 linear feet. So as noted earlier, the recommendation is to conduct a public hearing and adopt a resolution to determine that the creation of the proposed utility underground district is exempt from CEQA and create a utility underground district per Exhibit A as shown on the screen, which was inadvertently omitted from the staff report and is noted here for the record. That concludes my report. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Is there any comment from the public? Hearing no comment from the public, is anyone ready to make a motion?
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales, Falk,
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye, M1.
We pulled it. Pulled it. We pulled it.
Oh, I pulled it, right. See? And you put it in big print, too. So maybe I better go back and look at this. Okay, consent calendar, items 2 through 11.
So moved.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Falk,
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye, 01.
Staff report recommending the mayor and council members adopt ordinance number 25-08, establishing pay range assignments and conditions of employment for fiscal year 2024 through 2025.
Motion to waive further reading.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Falk,
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye.
I'll move adoption.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Falk,
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. We're on to A1.
Thank you, Mayor, members of the City Council. The records reflect that the City Council met in closed session to discuss the sole item on today's agenda. With respect to this item, the City Council reviewed an advisory arbitration decision regarding a personnel matter and voted 5-0 to reject the arbitrator's non-binding recommendation and modify the arbitrator's decision to a suspension of the subject employee. In addition, the City Council also gave direction to prepare and enter into a settlement agreement with the employee. This concludes my report. Thank you.
All right. I assume there's no A2, so
There is
we'll-
no A2. Thank you.
So we'll go to CM1.
There is no CM1.
With that, we'll go to CC1.
Nothing. Nothing to report.
Take her temperature. All right. CSA2 and H2 have been pulled. We'll go to no appointments to boards, committees, and commissions. Public comment regarding any other matter connected with city business not elsewhere considered will be heard at this time for 1 minute.
Good afternoon, Mayor and City Council. I'm Brandy Keith from South Coast AQMD. I just wanted to make an announcement that we are now accepting applications for our Carl Moyer program, which funds cleaner engines and equipment in California. There's approximately $48 million available in funding for projects throughout the South Coast Air Basin, which does, of course, include Inglewood. And this could apply to projects in several categories, including on-road engines such as transit buses, public agency vehicles, or emergency vehicles. Also applies to off-road equipment and to alternative fueling infrastructure. And the application period closes July 1st at 1 p.m. Agency staff is available to help with the application process. Thank you.
Thank you. And for that, we'll go to the next public commenter.
Hi, my name is Charlene Sanders, and the first thing I'd like to do is thank Yakima Decatur and also Officer Mosley for addressing the issue that we had with the homeless people on Buckthorn and La Brea. And it's on the southwest corner and the southeast corner. They took care of that. They're not up there anymore, and I thank God for that. The other thing is I'd like to thank Jerry Tucker and his crew, Mr. Tobar, of Code Enforcement for taking care of the trash and the debris that was left over there, and it was a mess. There's still a problem over there where Enterprise Car used to be, but they took care of all the trash that was there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other public comment? Hearing none, we'll go on to council comments. Councilwoman Gray, District 1.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Let me thank the public for their comments today, and thank you for the comments regarding the staff here at the city. It's always great to hear the good work that the city employees do here on behalf of our residents. So it's always good to hear the public come and express that. And as I'm sure everyone here, we're all very grateful for the work that all the staff does. So thank you, Mr. Atwell, and all the staff. Let me also not start, but the second thing I want to mention is that the passing of one of our beloved Inglewood residents, Mrs. Dory Robertson, who passed away a few days ago. She was a wonderful wife to retired Master Chief Petty Officer Robert Robertson. She was an incredible mother of four, which she was also the mother to one of our own, Cinder Eller Kimball. She lived in my district at 3510 West 85th Street. I would like to join the meeting today in her name. I know the mayor knows her very well, Ms. Eller, and I'm sure he'll probably have comments. So I would like him to join the meeting in memory of Mrs. Dora Robertson. And my condolences goes out to Senator Eller Kimball and the Robertsons family. District 1 also had our monthly commissioners meeting last Wednesday. I would like to thank Crystal Alexander and Pastor Ricky Farrell Jr. for attending and for offering wonderful and thoughtful suggestions, recommendations. We are excited about planning the Family Unity Day, which is scheduled for July 26th. So please put that on your calendar. I also attended the third annual Women's Conference at Greater New Bethel Baptist Church. The pastor there is Ricky Farrell. It was a wonderful event, watching all the ladies in their hats and just the worshiping that they did and empowering each other. So it was a wonderful event. So thank you, Pastor Farrell, for inviting me. Also, in my district as well, I attended a meeting for the community residents of 82nd Place, Park Circle, and 8th Avenue. They're interested in reforming a block club. I would like to also extend congratulations to one of our incredible employees, Alani Perkins. Her picture should be shown up there unless it was already. Alana graduated with her master's degree in public relations innovation. There's Alani. Master's degree in public relations innovation, strategy and management. So we are so proud of her and wish her continued success. So congratulations to Alani. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Padilla, District 2.
Great, thank you, Mayor, and congrats to Lonnie for her master's program graduation, man. That's amazing. And holding a full-time position and all the demands that just come with life, right, Linda? To go and continue with your education is phenomenal, and wishing her much success. So I had the opportunity last couple of days to be in with Mr. Our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Chris Jackson, over at the ICSC, International Council of Shopping Centers. It was over in Vegas. And what it is, it's a bunch of developers and businesses, commercial people that want to come into different cities to bring their business there. And it's so great because I remember when I first got elected and we would go to these and they would see Inglewood. And I get it, we weren't on the radar, like we are now. And I'll tell you, you talk about a guy that everybody recognized, Chris Jackson, right? So we're walking through this convention center and, hey, Chris, hey, Mr. Jackson. And it's just good to have not only developers and businesses, but other elected officials from other cities that come over to you and say, hey, man, you guys are on fire. Man, you guys are doing tremendous, all this, right? And then they want to know what's the secret sauce. How do you guys do? What is it that you're doing, And I tell folks to watch our council meetings, and you see that we like to work together as a team. We do our homework, and we're not trying to build fiefdoms, right? And we don't do it where we say, oh, no, you got to take care of District 2, forget everybody else. It doesn't work that way, right? When you work together as a team and you got great staff like we have, it's a win-win recipe. There's your recipe. And then on top of that, the icing is when you have a community that supports you and that understands the direction that we're taking the city, and they want to see that continue with the continued success, right? And so I got to tell you, it was just an amazing event over there. Thank you, Mr. Jackson, for letting me tag along with you. We had a great time, and I know our city attorney, Rick Olivares, was there as well. So it's really good to see just the variety of folks that are there for this conference. I also just want to say to Cinder Eller that, my heart goes out to you, my thoughts and my prayers. I mean, this is mom, right? I mean, we have one mom. And I remember talking to Cinder a couple of weeks ago when she was taking her mom food that she was, that her mom could eat. And I said, man, your mom is blessed to have you. And she really is blessed to have had a daughter like Cinder, a caring person that just loved her mom. And so my heart and my thoughts and prayers continue to go out to Cinder. This coming Monday is Memorial Day. And so every Memorial Day, Mayor, can I just get a few seconds?
Absolutely.
We have our Memorial Day service on Monday at 11 a.m. at the South Lawn. So please come out and show your support in the memory of those that paid the ultimate price. And that's why it's Memorial Day. So please come on out and help us pay recognition to those that have done that. And as a side note, we will be dark, I believe, next Tuesday because of Memorial Day on Monday, right, Mr. City Manager? Okay, so thank you all. Have a great week.
Councilwoman Dion Falk, District 4.
Thank you, Mayor. So I also want to extend my condolences to Cinderella and her family. Just so sad. She's a big part of our family here, a big personality, as you know, and so it is really felt when somebody like her has a loss because she's kind of missing in action. So we are here for you, Cinder. Your family's here for you. And then I also want to extend a great big congratulations to Alani for graduating from USC grad school as well. And I'm so proud of her. I didn't even know she was in grad school. So she just makes everything look really simple and easy. But big congratulations. She is amazing and she has a great future ahead of her. So big congratulations to her. And then also, I want to give a big shout out to Chris Jackson. I'm sorry I wasn't there with you guys, you and councilmen, at the ISC SC conference this year. I wanted to be, but I was here with my little boys. So next year, maybe next year. We did have a great event in District 4, Coffee with the Cop, which Cinderella led. It was at the new Starbucks over at Crenshaw Imperial Shopping Center. And we had lots of our IPD officers there. And it was last Wednesday. And it had lots of great participation. The Starbucks let me and Cinder get behind the Starbucks counter, and we served a couple of customers. It was so much fun. I enjoyed it, actually. I wanted to get a little apron and everything, but so anyway, Coffee with the Cop, just to bring that awareness. And we were so grateful, and our residents were so grateful to be able to mix and mingle with our IPD. This Saturday, we have the senior initiative that's happening at Arm Church on Imperial. And I am so excited to be able to work with our church to provide financial services to our seniors. One thing that's happening is that our senior community here in the city of Inglewood, they own homes and they have kids. And so what we want to do is provide financial guidance and leadership so that they can make sure that they have the financial instruments so that their kids are able to take advantage of trusts and wills so that they will have the homes once their parents pass on. We don't want them to go into probate and lose their home. So I'm working with our church to provide that guidance and those financial services to them to keep our seniors and their families in those homes. So I'm really excited about that. That will be happening this Saturday from 11 to 2. I'm out of time, Mayor. I just need 2 more minutes, maybe 1.
How about one?
On the 31st, we will have the Big 3. Hopefully, you guys know the Big 3 is going to come to town. They're doing a marketing event at the District 4 Crenshaw Imperial Shopping Center. It's a hoop bus. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the hoop bus. They're bringing a hoop bus to take over the Crenshaw Imperial Shopping Center. There's going to be a lot of people out there shooting hoops. We're going to have some celebrities out there. It's going to be a lot of people. They're going to be giving away great Big 3 gears and giveaways. So please come on out, join us. And this is the marketing event for the LA Riots that will be playing for the first time at the Intuit-Dome in August. So I'm really excited to be a part of it. I'm blessed to be able to be in the mix and to support this big event. So please come on out to the Crenshaw Imperial Shopping Center May 31st, a Saturday from 12 to 2, and participate. It should be lots of fun. And they're going to be shooting hoops, y'all, shooting hoops, having a good time. And the special guest appearances will be from Nick Young, known as Swaggy P. And they're trying to get some other special guests out there, but they haven't named them yet. So we'll see who else shows up. And that is it. Thank you so much, Mayor. I appreciate you for the extra minute.
You're welcome. Councilman Eloy Morales.
Yeah. Me and the mayor are gonna be out there shooting some hoop.
Shoot
huh?
some hoop, exactly.
Shoot
Boom,
hoops, make it,
boom.
boom, get rid of that.
I'm going to shoot some hoops
All
too.
right.
I got some moves.
We're not afraid of nothing.
Be afraid this time.
We're not afraid of, we're not afraid of nothing.
You are a mess.
Anyways, can I have my time, please? First of all, to Alani, congratulations. We're all going to congratulate her. I got to tell you, she is from the city of Inglewood and a true example to all our youth. I mean, that's what we want to see. Going to USC and making it look easy, like everybody's saying. It's tough to work and go to school. You know, as a professional, I know she's doing a great job. She will do great things, and I hope she always remembers that we're behind her. So congratulations, Alani. In regards, just brief comments, the ICSC, what Councilman Padilla said is true, and Mr. Jackson, man, I remember back in the day. I mean, back in the day when I first started, I mean, we could not get Save-A-Lot, this store that would go to the worst places in the world. We couldn't get them to sit down with us. I remember walking by booths and saying, man, do you think Denny's will sit down with us? It was the toughest time ever. It was a reality check. And, you know, we're actually fortunate, very fortunate, like Councilman Padilla says, about having Chris on our team, because he truly has gone through that process. And there is nobody over there that doesn't know Chris. So we appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. And then just in closing, of course, one of our own, Cinder, who is suffering her loss. You know, she's a friend, and her family is a friend. So to the Robertsons family, our deepest condolences. And that's all, Mayor. Thank you so much.
Okay. I want to congratulate Alani as well. You know, she's very quiet, and she's always out there, you know, when they're shooting video and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm just very proud of her. Today, Emery and I went to BizFed in Carson at City Hall, and I was the special VIP guest. I didn't know what that meant, but it meant their meeting, which is a consortium of chambers from all over the county, and we were like the hot item. And they played Mission Inglewood, and they wanted to know how we've done what we've done. And so, just to, in keeping with the council people, Inglewood is the place, the center of the county, and we're very proud of that. We also do great things for our seniors. You know, we have a great senior center. We're always having great events for them. We have a great tennis program for our youth, but our seniors are now involved in tennis. And I think we have a video of some seniors. Maybe not. Maybe we do. Well, anyway, if we do, we'll see it. But we have a senior program. There we go. Oh, yeah.
That was funny, right? Boom.
Look at that.
That's classic.
Okay.
Great. That's great.
Uh,
That's a great video. Great video.
big shout out to Doris Obie, who has done that program as well. I wanted to just give all my heart to Cinderella. She, everybody knows Cinder. She talks a lot, right? But she is such a big heart. She's involved in everything. And her mother suffered for quite some time until she passed, Dora Robertson. And a lot of people don't know that Marcus Psalms works in finance as Cinder's brother. He lost his mother as well. And she lives not far from me in Morningside Park, and she definitely will be missed. Definitely will be missed. I also want to make an acknowledgement to the family of Sarah Houston. Sarah Houston was a cherished and deeply respected member of our community whose warm spirit and unwavering optimism touched the lives of so many. Known for her cheerful demeanor, generous heart, and steadfast dedication, Miss Houston exemplified what it meant to live with purpose and compassion. As an active participant and leader at the Inglewood Senior Center, Ms. Houston played an integral role not only as a regular attendee, but also as a key member of the Inglewood Senior Center Advisory Committee. In this capacity, she served as a powerful advocate for her peers, contributing thoughtful insights and working tirelessly to implement meaningful improvements that enhance the quality of life for all of our members. Her presence at the center was a constant source of joy and inspiration. Ms. Houston could be found at the center nearly every day, enthusiastically engaging in various programs and activities. Her infectious positivity and encouraging nature made her a beloved figure among fellow seniors and staff alike. One of the most heartwarming traditions she shared with our community was the annual Mother's Day pancake breakfast. Together with her family, Ms. Houston generously organized and served breakfast for all the seniors, a gesture that not only nourished but also uplifted the spirit of the occasion. This act of kindness epitomized her lifelong commitment to service and her profound love for others. Ms. Houston will be remembered not only for her contributions and leadership, but for the countless moments of care and kindness she extended to everyone around her. She was truly a pillar of the Inglewood Senior Center, always ready to support, always eager to uplift, and always present with a nurturing heart. Her legacy will live on in the many lives she touched, and she will be dearly missed. And with that,